Alright, this is part of their redevelopment city block here. It's been vacant for a couple of years, ever since I guess they shut it down. I don't know what happened. Anyway, used to be a lot of people used to live here and stuff. It used to be like one of the places to live, you know, if you had like a low income and stuff. And I think this is one of the oldest hotels here too. I don't know why it's like went into despair because of the city block development. Anyway, oh yeah, this here, here. This used to be like a market, and it used to have a couple of slot machines in it. It used to be real active place here. So for some reason they just shut it down. I think this was maybe part of the redevelopment block here too. Let me see. That's another part of the city block redevelopment. Just can't get nobody in here. I mean, they have all these great ideas, but it never materialized. What generally happens a lot of times is they just tear the whole thing down. You know, it'd just be a vacant lot. Okay, that parking lot over there, that used to be like office buildings, courthouse. Somehow they just ended up tearing that down. This lot here used to be a couple of buildings here. They ended up tearing that down for some reason. Okay, I think this used to be another property that was, I guess, foreclosed on by the city. Just took it over, made the people sell out. And this used to be like a bar, a pretty good bar there. I guess the city don't want any bars downtown, and not that they're not associated with any of their friends, I guess. I think there used to be a hotel on the side of that too, and somehow that just disappeared. Okay, this hotel here is vacant. I don't know exactly what happened in this one here, but I don't know if they brought this hotel out here, the Eden, I think it's called, and it's another one on the side of that. Johnny Carson, I'm pretty sure they bought that. They remodeled that. Okay, that used to be like a little strip mall there. There's a barber shop, a couple more. Thrift store now, I think, too. Like, close that down. Looks like they're trying to remodel it or something like that. I pan over here to the left, and that's over there. That's some of the other developments and stuff too. Okay, this is Johnny Carson. I think that's the Eaton there. I don't know if they bought that or remodeled that or not. And out front, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it used to be like, I think it used to be like a vacant store there, cleaners or something it used to be. I'm not sure. Some things are good, you know, if it's like a building is setting for a long time, and if you can get in and remodel and make something out of it, it's okay. But it's like It's something that's already active. I mean, it make no sense to like just run the people away. Okay, this is Fremont Street, East and 6th. Okay, across the street over there used to be a 99-cent store. It used to be a pretty vibrant place. Somehow they come up with this redevelopment stuff, and they just, I guess they get the guy to sell out or something. I can't remember the other buildings up front, what exactly they were. I think there was another 99-cent store up there too, and somehow they just closed that down. Okay, now this used to be a check cashing place there, and somehow they got them to sell it out. And it was another pizza. It was like 2 pieces restaurants on this side here, and they're gone. Up front, that used to be a 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven used to be pretty active. Somehow they got that to close down. I can't remember these 2 buildings here, whether they was pretty active or anything. Anyway. Okay, across the street there, that used to be the police department. But I think it was vacant for a while, I guess. And before that, I think it used to be a Sears store there. Anyway, this is going down Fremont East here at 6th. Okay, this marketplace here. Now, this used to be 2, I think, supermarkets in here. And somehow they got them to sell it out or bought them out or something, that they lost their lease. I don't know what happened. And they turned it into another supermarket. I mean, why kick somebody out that's already doing business here and it's real active? They kick them out, and then I guess they put their friends in there, try to get their friends into a certain area. All right, now this mall here, they call it Container Park Mall. This used to be a motel, a large motel used to sit over here in this area, and they had like a restaurant where that little praying mantis is, and it was a pretty active place. And on down the street there, the Western, they closed out. I don't know why they closed the Western down. It seemed like it had customers there all the time. Okay, this vacant lot here, I think it used to be pretty vacant. I think they're trying to put up like a clothing store there or something. I don't know what it is. Anyway, on down the street there to the left, it's like a little doggy park or something. They're trying to make it like to some upscale type of a place. Okay, look like they're trying to turn a casino into some showroom or something. I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, that used to be parking lot for the Western, and they like they're trying to sell some Christmas trees over there or something. And that's the doggy park right there to the left. I think they brought those pink buildings in the back there. They used to be the Dragon. And I'm pretty sure, I think that brought the downtowner too. So, which was almost full. It was full and it was a vibrant business. Okay, these two hotels here, the Town Lodge Motel and the Las Vegas Motel, these used to be full of people, and somehow the city decide that they don't particularly want certain people in the area, mainly black people and poor people. So they decided to say, all right, you have to sell your property because you got black people living in your motels. The garage across the street there, that used to be I think a lube place or something. I forget exactly what it was. Anyway, it was very active. The guy had great clientele. He was known in the area. And all of a sudden, they decided to kick the guy out. I think now, this particular area behind it, especially to the right and behind the 7-Eleven, used to be a couple of tailor shops over there, and it was pretty active. And all of a sudden, they decided to tear the building down and kick those people out. The parking lot, the straight ahead, that used to be a couple of houses, probably $100,000 house, and somehow they got removed. Across the street over here, this is a vacant lot. Now there used to be a couple of apartments over here, and all the way to the back, and to the back, it used to have some apartments back there too. Somehow they just got demolished. And they always had people in them because most of the people live down here were retired people. Okay, now that particular building, that used to be City Hall. For some reason, city decided to move out and sell it to Zappos. And the city moved down this way on Main Street where they're renting someplace. I don't understand that. Okay, on the other side of the parking lot over there, it's a vacant lot too. And it used to be a bunch of houses over there. Somehow they just demolished all of the houses too. $100,000 house at least, because this is like right in the downtown area. I mean, who knows how much the property value was actually worth.